different might this offense be when Michael's back?
It's going to lengthen it for sure. It's going to be a mid lineup bat that's capable of driving in runs. As I said, when he got hurt, it's hard to replace guys like that. But it'll be a big boost for us.
Schwellenbach seems like he really puts together 3 or 4 good innings and then has one inning where
I said he's just learning. He don't have a whole lot to fall back on right now, until he gets more innings. And, it's just kind of like when he makes mistakes, it seems like he doesn't get them back. That's for sure. They don't foul him off. But I thought he did. Stuff was really good. So, she's just going to learn from every outing he has. That's the only thing I think. It's really good stuff. It's, he keeps pitching. And, we haven't scored him any runs either.
That kind of, you had the one big inning on Friday night, but most of the last 5-6 games, it's been, it kind of feels like you went back to where you were before.
It's been tough to kind of, get a big hit. I was kind of feeling good about today, and didn't happen. We're going to come out here Tuesday and get her going again.
Is that the most frustrating element of it, too?
I'm sorry?
Is that the most frustrating element where you have, last homestand, the series at Yankee Stadium, the offense looks like finally?
That's the frustrating part, because you know what the guys are capable of, and we just can't quite put it together for an extended period where it just flows. That's the hard part.
they had a couple of catches in center field they made that it's not.
Even Arceus, I seen a lot of balls in the gaps that are kind of just dying out there. Travis hit one the other day that I thought pierced it. I don't. It just up the bat, and they get out there and all. Somebody running under him. Of course, kid in St. Louis made some great plays, and Michael Taylor's a really good defensive outfielder, and probably has more to do with it than the other.
Schwellenbach makes a mistake like that in a double-A game or whatever. It's probably not destroyed like Cruz is.
No, he probably gets it back. They probably take it or swing and miss it. But it's, that's the part of, the growing, he's learning on the job is what he's doing. And he's a bright kid and good feel and good baseball sense. And it'll serve him well going forward. It's hard right now when you go through it, but it'll be, he'll learn from it and get better by it.
How set do you feel with that fifth spot?
I'm sorry?
How set do you feel with Schwellenbach in that fifth starter spot?
I feel good about him. Yeah, I don't know. He's been very competitive in games, and like I say, we just we haven't done a real good job of supporting him right now. But I like what I see. You like the stuff. Holy cow! It's really, really good. So I like him a lot there.
Yesterday hit the halfway point in the season. You guys are playing for the division catch up. Different last year. Philosophically, mentally, how different is it?
Oh, it's great. Everybody's really good, and we're sitting here at 10 over or something, and we got a lot of baseball to play. We got half a season to go, so a lot of really good things can happen in 80 games. I think we got 80 left now.
This year just kind of reminded us that it's nice to have stars at the top of the lineup, but having a long lineup is probably the best.
No, absolutely. It's obviously when them guys up top don't feel like they got to carry the whole load, and so and like I say, I think when we get Michael back, it'll do a lot for us. Other than the fact that he's missed a significant amount of time now.
Coach, you have a day off tomorrow. When you guys are playing kind of well like you are right now, do you want the day off?
We need a day off tomorrow. We haven't had a day off at home, I don't think, in 6 weeks or something. It'll be good for the game.
The fifth inning has been a problem for you in a few starts. Is that just a point of the game where you think they're a little more familiar with you, or is it just a matter of making a couple of bad pitches?
I don't know exactly, but I threw, like you said, a couple bad pitches, and it's happened a couple times this year. Just a cutter right down the middle to Cruz, and then a hanging change up to Rowdy there. I mean, would love to have those back, but no.
I know there's no simple answer, but when you do have some of these innings that unravel, I mean, what do you feel like you need to do better?
I mean, the first four were good. You know, like, just do the same thing, I guess. I mean, it's easy enough to say, but, I mean, I can't get myself into trouble. Hit the first guy in that inning, and then had a walk as well, putting 2 guys on base for the home runs. And that's part of my game that I feel like I'm usually good with, is not walking guys, and kind of been doing that the last couple outings.
These past two starts kind of just remind you that how thin the margin of error is, at this level.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And it's usually been just kind of throwing a strike in count where you don't really have to. I mean, a hittable pitch where you either when you're ahead or to starting at bat.
Yeah, I mean, or just putting it in a better spot.
Yeah.
You know,
Just executing the pitches.
right. Yeah, if it's a cutter, get it inside, or if it's a changeup, get it under the zone or at the bottom of the zone instead of up or right down the middle.
Do you feel like pretty established here now, like routine-wise, and got enough experience?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like my preparation's good. I come into every game with confidence and have a good supporting staff, and get out on the mound, I feel good, and kind of just been one inning here and there that's kind of got me.
Anything else? Thanks, Vince.
Thank you.